Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin. I mean, obviously, we had to do an update because Bitcoin is very, very bullish right now. All right. Yesterday, we obviously talked about the possibility of Bitcoin breaking out or not, and I was pretty neutral on it. I mean, I've always said, and I'll just be honest about this, but I always said that I did think 44,500 was coming, and that level around it, which we touched, but I never really was convinced that we could break above that. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not positioned for it. I mean, I've built up quite a big spot portfolio over the last 3 months, so this is still very good news. But yesterday, what we saw, look, until the time that I made the video, the open interest was looking good, right? I mean, here you can see the open interest. I made the video. We'll see that in a moment. Just give it some time to load. It has to load a lot of data, of course. But you can see right here. I mean, the open interest yesterday morning was good, but it was kind of at the same levels as we were at the last couple of times Bitcoin found resistance here. So during the day, it became more and more clear that we could actually break out and rally up higher. You can see, for example, if you really zoom out in that open interest, you can see right now it's getting towards the levels we were at the 11th of January. All right, so that's when we spiked all the way up to 49,000 here. But there's there's not a major difference. But the thing is that usually when Bitcoin became so bullish in the last couple of months, that also meant that the market became very, very leveraged. All right, and at this moment, which is very positive, that's actually not the case. You can see right here, in the last 3 months, all the times the funding rates got very, very high, we got some sort of a flush on the 11th of December and then the 3rd of January. And right now, the funding rates are still normal. They're even a little bit lower than normal. So that's good. So that means that this is sustainable, at least for now. I mean, I must say that we obviously, I mean, Bitcoin is a great asset, all right? And the ETF inflows are good. The ETFs are not causing this, or at least not directly. But we do have some bullish fundamentals with the halving coming up, and just in general, the market, like more bullish momentum was always expected. But I'm not going to tell you all of a sudden that this is going to be a bull run or something, and that will rally all the way up to the all-time high. I think that's unexpected. I mean, at this moment, it's Friday. Friday is usually quite volatile. So I wouldn't be expected if we get a bit of a pullback today. Bitcoin dominance is also growing rapidly. So what I expect, I mean, look, it's difficult to make a video on this because you have to be really reactionary. So you have to monitor Bitcoin, look at what's happening. Because right now, the main price target, which we're at right now, is 46,800 all the way up to 47,250. If we look at the daily time frame right here, what you'll see is that is quite an important level. It's a strong one, all right? It's difficult to break above that. But if we do break above that, 50,000 is the obvious price target, but I would say it's more like 50,000 to 52,000. So can we get up there? Yes. The short answer and the easy answer is yes. I mean, if Bitcoin right now breaks above this level, let's for some error margin, let's say 48,000 or 47,500. If Bitcoin is able to break above that while the open interest also keeps increasing like this, there's no reason why we would not get up to those levels. But the thing is we'll have to await that. And I would say it's a little bit more likely that we'll find some resistance here at this level. Maybe we'll spike up towards 49,000 again. But I think it's a bit more likely to expect some resistance here, something like this, and then a continuation later, all right? Later next week or maybe even later than that. So I think that's most likely, but honestly, I'll be very reactionary because if I see the open interest increasing more and more, if we get some positive news, whatever, then Bitcoin breaks above 47,500 on the 4-hour time frame and the open interest doesn't increase a lot and we don't get a lot of liquidations, then it's going to go up. That's just the truth. And I cannot predict that right now. I can only tell you what I'm prepared for. And honestly, I'm prepared for all scenarios, I would say at this moment. But I would prepare a little bit more for some sort of a pullback from this level between 47,000 and 48,000. So those are my thoughts. I mean, this is probably when I think about this video, it's probably not the most valuable video, but hopefully there's still some value in that. Just in general, be careful, right? Make sure that you have enough exposure to the markets, but wouldn't buy in too much at this moment. So those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know. We also made some money in the markets in the last 24 hours. If you want to join my trades, my premium group, consider joining. Links will be down in the description or the pinned comments, but that's up to you. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.